Kitchen again for mathematics this week, and we are going to be thinking about fractions. Now, we didn't do fractions that long ago, and that's why I wanted to bring it back this week so that it keeps it in our head, because we were really good at these when we were doing them a few weeks ago. Now, important things to remember with fractions, how they look first of all. Now, on the website, I had to write them in words because my computer didn't want to type these up. So I've written them on here. We've got half, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 would be a whole, wouldn't it? 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 would be a whole. Okay? Now let's see if we can remember what each of the digits represented. The one on the top is telling us that that is 1 part of 2. For a third, it's telling us 1 part of 3. And over here, for 2/3, we've got 2 of the 3. Okay? So the top one number is telling us how many we're finding, and the bottom is out of how many. So, let's have a think about fractions. We can do this on paper, but it's so much more fun to do it with food. So I've got the digestive biscuits that Mr. Parker loves, and we've already videoed this once, so I am saving on biscuits. But I cut it in half, and here we go. Now, Mr. Parker wasn't very happy about this. He felt that I hadn't been very fair, and that wasn't cut in half. He could see that straight away, it wasn't in half. And that's a really important thing to remember. When we're dealing with fractions, we're dividing things into equal parts. So that's not half, because that's not equal to that. So we can have a bit of fun with our scales, which lots of you have been doing. I know you've been cooking and baking, and Will's got banana ice cream, which is very exciting. So I've got my biscuit on my scales. It's telling me that it's 16 grams. Now I'm going to use my number facts, and that's one of the things that I've been wanting us to do this week, is use our number facts to help us. So I know that half of 16 is 8. 8 and 8 makes 16. So I know that I've got to have each part measuring 8. Shall I see how close I can get? Right, here I go. I'm going to look. I think it's about there. I'm going to cut it very slowly. Ooh, it's broken a bit. I'll just use the bit that didn't get broken. Is that going to be 8? Yes! Awesomeness! I think I'll give Mr. Parker the crumbly bite bit, but we've both got 8, although, yeah, my scales are, I think, need a new battery because they are flipping a bit. So, this is a really good, fun way of having a go. I found a Dairy Lee triangle here. I wonder how much that weighs. 16 again. Oh, that's jolly handy, isn't it? So I'll be able to, I wonder if I'll be able to cut it in half so that each person has half. Okay, when we think of thirds, let me come over here, and quarters. Sometimes it helps to use what we call the bar method. Now, we had a little bit about this last week. Okay, so you're going to draw, so right, Mr. Parker, I'm going to try and do it upside down. This is what I normally do in class, so we will have a go. There is my bar, okay? And the whole was 16, okay? I had to divide it into 2, so I'm going to draw, there, got 2. And I know that each of these, I can write 8 upside down. It's going to be 8. There you go, that's a bar method. So, actually, that's no good. I'm using Sharpie pens, so they go through. Let me come back. So, if, I'm drawing them nice and big so you can see. I wanted to find out what 2/4, if there were 4 of us sharing the biscuit, and 2 of us were going to eat it straight away, I'm going to have to divide my box into quarters or 4s. I'm going to be finding 2/4 of my biscuit. Okay, I'm allowed to eat, which is actually exactly the same as half. So, but let's have a look. Let's just double check. So how can I sort that out? I can start putting dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I wanted to find out what 2 quarters were. So that's going to be those 2 there. And 4 and 4 I know makes 8. Okay? Now, mums and dads, when your children are doing this, you are a little bit cleverer than they are, so make sure they're working with numbers that they can divide into. So, if I wanted to find out, for example, thirds, 2/3 of a number, I'm going to choose a number at the top that will work for. Okay, so parents, keep a bit of an eye on that, because otherwise they're going to choose numbers that they can't equally divide. But they can work that out and find out they can't do that. Okay? So, again, I've got 9. I'm going to find out what 2/3 of 9 is. Okay, 2/3 of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I've got 3, 3 and 3. I could write that in there if I wanted to, but we're not dealing with big numbers at the moment, so it's not too much of a problem. Okay, but I want to know what 2/3 are. So that's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So I need to find out what that number and that number are added together. So 2/3 is going to equal, well, I know that 3 and 3 is 6. Okay, now I knew some of those facts. I really did know that I only had to draw 3 in each of those boxes, but I wanted to show you that you could do it with dots. Okay? Have fun with this. Try it with different numbers. See if you can share numbers into thirds and into quarters. Think about your odds and your evens. Okay? And have a bit of fun. Send me what you've done. I'd love to hear. Okay? Enjoy. Don't take the bigger half. Oh, you can't. Half is exactly the same. Take care, everyone. Bye. Is that all right?